Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Today I am going to teach you active voice and passive voice. First, let us understand what do you mean by active voice and passive voice. For example, there are two actions. Some action can be said in active voice also. The same action can be said with the help of passive voice. I will give an example. There are so many mischievous students and they are more mischievous at home also. When your parents are not at home and being a mischievous student or mischievous child, you have done something wrong and by mistake the glass is broken somehow or the vase is broken. And when your parents come home, they come back at home. That time you proudly say, Father, you know, I broke the vase or I broke the glass. There will be different reaction from your father. But if the same sentence is said to you, say to your father or your mother, that this glass or this vase was broken by me, there is some politeness. So somehow you will be saved. So active sentence means directly a person does the action that is shown. Passive sentence means it is shown that by whom the action is done. Now for learning active and passive, before that we should know the types of verbs. There are three types of verbs. First is transitive. Transitive means with one object or which is an object. Intransitive verb means a kind of verb which has no object. And detransitive verb. Detransitive means this verb has two objects. Now you must be worried, you must be wondering what do you mean by object. Object is a name of any place, bird, animal or any noun, that is called an object. Now the question is how to find object. There are two words, one is what and the other is whom. You have to ask a question with either what or whom, and the answer which you get, that is called an object. The answer is an object itself. Suppose if you ask a question with what and whom, and if you don't get the answer, that means that kind of verb is called intransitive verb. The reason is what? Because there is no object. And when there is no object, this kind of sentences can never be changed into passive. One example. She goes to school every day. Let us try to make a question either with the help of what or whom. Can anyone make please? Can anyone try? And remember, when we ask a question with either what or whom, we should include the subject. Suppose we make, what does she go to school every day? Is it possible? Not possible. One more, let us take whom. Whom does she go to school every day? Is it possible? No. That means the verb go is called intransitive verb. This kind of sentences can never be changed into passive. Let us see the examples of transitive verbs. A very small sentence is given, they threw the ball. Can anyone make a question with what? Anyone? Jay? Yes.
What do they throw?
What did they throw? Correct? What did they throw? So this is called
Object.
This is an object. Now we have to take this object front. Looking at the structures of active and passive, see, in affirmative, the structures are given here in affirmative. Tenses are given here. These are active structures and these are passive structures. Let us see. Simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense, present continuous and past continuous tense. Out of all these tenses, The first one is simple present tense. In that, remember the structure. How do you understand it is simple present tense? First thing is what? You have to identify the object. That is first step. There are 3 steps. Steps to passive. There are 3 steps. First step is you have to find an object. Second step is you have to identify the structure. And the last step is you have to follow the structure. Structure in the sense tense also. You have to identify that this structure belongs to which tense. For example, they threw the ball. Object, we have got the ball, okay. Find an object, that is over. Second, identify the structure. How do you understand the structure? The verb will tell. All the verbs will tell you which tense it is. This is threw, it is past tense. Threw is in past form of. So here the structures are written. How do you understand? Let us have a glance over this. If it is simple present tense, after subject you will find verb, and after verb you will see either S, ES or IS. And if there is S, ES or IS after verb, that is 100% it is simple present tense. We will see active first and then we will see how to convert it into passive. Second is simple past tense. In simple past tense, first subject will come, and see here after verb you will find either S, ES or IS. This S, ES or IS will be seen when the subject is third person singular. If the subject is not third person singular, you simply have to write the verb. In simple past tense, the verb will be converted into past form. That will be a past verb. So you can easily identify that it is simple past tense. In simple future tense, the clear words will and shall will be given to you, and after will and shall there will be verb. That means it is simple future tense. It means when will and shall comes, it is simple future tense. Let us see the difference between simple present, past and future once again. In simple present tense, either simple verb, root form of the verb, or after verb you will see S, ES or IS. In simple past tense you will find past form of the verb. In simple future tense you will see either will or shall, and it will be followed by the root verb. Is it understood?
Yes.
Now let us see 2 more tenses. They are present continuous tense and past continuous tense. In present continuous tense, subject is common everywhere. After subject you will see either is, am or are, and it is followed by verb plus ing. That is present continuous tense. Always remember, in any continuous tense, verb plus ing is compulsory. If it is present continuous tense, you will find am, is, are, then verb plus ing. And if it is past continuous tense, after subject you will see was, were, and they will be followed by verb plus
ing.
That means in present continuous tense you will see am, is, are and verb plus ing. In past continuous tense you will see was, were and verb plus ing. These are the different 5 structures of active voice. Now let us go to learn passive voice. Suppose you have identified the tense, then how to convert it? You have to follow the structure. The third step which is written here, you have to follow the structure. You have to identify the tense first and then you have to follow the structure. How to follow the structure? Suppose you have identified that this is simple present tense, then you have to follow the structure of simple present tense. Object will be written here. Object means what? The word which we are getting as an answer with the help of either what or whom. That is an object. That is written first. If the object is singular, we will use is. If it is I, we will use am. And if it is plural, we will use are. So in simple present tense, we have to use either is, am or are, and it will be followed by past participle of the verb. This verb which is already given to you in the sentence. In simple past tense, past verb will be given. you will identify surely it is simple past tense. Object obvious will be written first. See, here also object is written first, here also object is written first, here also and here also. So we can say that passive sentence starts with an object. All the passive sentences start with an object. After object, if it is simple present tense, you will write is MR and past participle. If it is simple past tense, instead of is MR you will write was were, because past of is MR is was and were. If it is simple future tense, it will be converted into will be or shall be, depends. That means am, is, are, was, were, will be, shall be, they are the different forms of to be. Am, is, are, they are the present form of to be. Was, were, they are the past form of to be, and will be, shall be, they are the future forms of to be. If we talk about present continuous tense, in present continuous tense surely am, is, are is written here. After am, is, are you can see verb plus ing. Same here, am, is, are you have tried, but here am, is, or are is written as per the subject. Here in passive voice you have tried as per the object. We have to see object, we don't have to see the subject. As per the object we will write either is, am, or are. And BEING is compulsory in all the passive voice of continuous tense. BEING should be written compulsory, and then it will be followed by past participle. If it is past continuous tense, was, were plus verb plus ing is written, and that will be converted into passive. It will be followed by object. After object, according to the object, you will write either was or were, and then it will be followed by BEING, being. And again it will be followed by past participle. Let us see what are the common things in the passive structures. In all the passive structure object is common. In all the passive structures past participle is common. The only thing you are supposed to remember is what? In simple present tense am, is, are. In simple past tense as per the object. In simple future tense will be or
shall be.
In present continuous tense am, is, are and BEING, being. And in past continuous tense either was or were and BEING,
Being.
Is it understood? Yes. Any doubt regarding this? No. Okay. These are the affirmative structures. Now let us have a glance over negative structures also. The structures are same. The only difference you can find is not. See, here after subject you will write do or does. In simple present tense, in negative, we will write either do or does and then not. Does is written when the subject is third person singular. And when it is not third person singular, we write do. And then it will be followed by simple verb. Here simple verb V1 will come. In simple past tense, do and does changes into did. Did not, then V1. In simple future tense, as it is after will and shall, you have to write not. And in present continuous tense, not will be followed by am, is, or
Are.
Am not, is not, or are not. The same thing is with past continuous tense. We have to write not after am, is, or so after was or were. That is the structure of active voice, different tenses. If we see passive voice, the structures are same. See, in passive voice, in affirmative, what did we learn? After object we have to write am, is, are. Here to make it negative, after am, is, are, we have to write only
Not.
Here in objects simple past tense was, were is there. Here after was, were we have to write only not to make it by negative. In a simple future tense, there we wrote will be or shall be. See here. Here we have written will be or shall be. Now we have to split it from between. Inside, in between we have to write not. So it will be converted into will not be or shall not
Be.
We will never write will be not or shall be not. It is wrong. We have to write either will not be or
Shall not be.
then in present continuous tense, after am, is, are, we have to write not as it is written here. The only difference is here being will come. And in past continuous tense, after was, we have to write not. And here as being will come because being is compulsory for all the continuous tense. Let us have one more glance over interrogative. In interrogative, see here, passive voice. This you will understand easily that this sentence belongs to interrogative or which tense. It will begin either with do or does. There should be punctuation mark, that means there should be a question mark. In a simple past tense, it will begin with did. Remember one thing, either it begins with do or does or did. Here verb will come in the root form. the verb will surely come in the root form. Here it is simple past tense, simple present tense, so you will surely understand that it is root form. But in simple past tense, some students do mistakes there. They write past form of the verb here, which is wrong. We are not supposed to write. We are supposed to write only the root verb. In simple future tense, the question begins with either will or
Shall.
followed by subject, and here only root verb will come. That means in all the simple tenses, simple present tense, simple past tense or simple future tense, we have to write the root
Form.
Is it clear? Yes. Let us go to the continuous tenses. Present continuous and past continuous tense. In present continuous, we will begin the sentence either with is, am or are. It will be followed by the subject. It depends on the subject. Then we have to write verb plus ing. As it is continuous tense, it is compulsory to write verb plus ing. If it is am, is, are and verb plus ing, that means it is present continuous. If there is was, were followed by subject and verb plus ing, that means it is past continuous tense. Active structures are clear?
Yes.
Let us go to the passive structure. Let us have a glance over it. In interrogative, here we will write first am, is, are, and that depends on what? Object. I'll surely give the examples of this. That depends on the object. If object is third person singular, we will write is. If it is I, we will write am. And if it is neither third person singular nor I, are will be written. It will be followed surely by past participle. Here was, were will be followed by object. Here simple past tense. Did means you would write simple past tense. Was, were. And then object and past participle of those verb. The verb is already given to you in the sentence. You have to convert it into passive. And then it will be converted into past participle. Here IDO is written, that means indirect object. For instance, I changes into me. We changes into us. You changes into you. There is no change. He changes into him. She changes into her. It hardly does any action. Then they changes into them. By whom the action is done? IDO means doer of the action. Meaning of IDO means doer of the action, who has done the action. Fine. Short form is IDO, indirect object. Let us talk about simple future tense. Will or shall will begin the question. Here again that rule. In negative, what do we do? In negative sentence, will be and shall be changes into will not be or shall not be. Here, in place of not, we are writing object and center. Will be split from between, and there we are writing object. That is the only change. In negative we write not, whereas in interrogative we write object. In present continuous tense, am, is, are will begin the sentence, and it will be followed by object. Here see am, is, or are plus object plus being, and then past participle of the verb, which is already given to you in ing form, that should be converted into past participle. In past continuous tense, either was or were, then subject, it will be followed by verb plus ing. Here you have to change either was or were followed by object, and being will be written. That means being is compulsory in continuous tense. This we have seen in all the charts. We have seen, see, being is compulsory in either talk about affirmative, negative or interrogative. Everywhere being is compulsory in continuous tense only. Remember this, that you are supposed to find these three steps. First is what? You have to find an
Object.
second is you have to identify the
Structure.
and third you have to follow structure or tense, and third you have to follow the
Structure.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Now we have certain activity. I have some cheats. In these cheats different verbs are written. So pairwise you will come. One student will make an active sentence from this verb or on the base of the verb. You can follow any tense. You can follow either simple present tense, simple past tense or simple future tense, present continuous tense or past continuous tense. Before this, does anybody have any doubt? Do you want to ask anything about this?
No.
Present continuous, past continuous or any simple tense? Okay. Now pair number 1 will come. You have to select any cheat. One will make active sentence, the other will make passive of that.
Decorate. He
It is an active sentence. You have to convert it into passive. He decorated the house beautifully.
The house was decorated beautifully by him.
Correct. Let's clap for them. Very nice. Pair number 2.
Investigate. The police officer
investigated a new case.
The new case was investigated by the police.
Very nice. Give them a clap. Next, pair number 3. Please be ready. I'll take. He did not write what you have to say. He did not write an essay yesterday.
Essay was not written by him.
Yesterday, correct. An essay was not written by him yesterday. Very nice. Pair number 4.
He submitted her project yesterday. The project was submitted by her yesterday.
He submitted the project. So the project was submitted by him yesterday. Very good. Next pair.
The principal declared the result yesterday.
The result was declared yesterday by the principal.
Means time related words will always write at last. The result was declared by the principal yesterday. Very nice. The next one. There only.
Repair. I repaired the car yesterday. The car was repaired by you yesterday. By me yesterday.
By me yesterday. Now the last pair will make an interrogative sentence. Very nice. Please clap for them. Who's the last one? Because we have not got any interrogative sentence.
He operated the computer.
Interrogatives. Did he operate the computer? Change it into passive.
Did the computer?
Did he operate? Let us see the interrogative sentence. Did he operate the computer? Did he operate the computer? We are supposed to see object. What is object here?
Computer.
Computer. Is it singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular. So what to use? Either was or were? Was. So was.
Was computer operated by the
Correct. Was the computer operated by him or her? Please give. Please clap for yourself. We have a game kind of activity where you will be given 10 points if you are successful or if you can do it. Fine. Here there are 5 sentences kept and here also 5 more sentences kept. Now one leader from boys and one leader from girls will stand. Boys leader please come here. Girls leaders please come this side. First it will be boys turn, then it will be girls turn. When boys come, what are they supposed to do? They will take sentences from here. There are 5 bunches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are kept separately. They are sentences. They are either affirmative, negative or interrogative sentences. The leader has to arrange the sentence in a proper order. Whether it can be affirmative also, negative also, interrogative also. Fine? And if she is able to do within 30 seconds, they are winner. 10 points will be given. If they are not able to do within 30 seconds, they will not be given the points. Okay? So first boys turn. Girls will tell the boys. So you can tell him to arrange the sentence. Before that, you can call some students from your team. 3 or 4 students, please come forward. Boys. You have to select any of the bunches. These are for yours. You come here. Please move that side. Okay, fine. When I tell your time starts there, you will take any of the bunch, and first of all you will give them. You should be able to see the words what is written, and then you will arrange it either affirmative, negative, or interrogative. It can be any times. Okay, your time starts now. They have 2 hands. Fifteen seconds are left. Ten seconds. Time up. Let us read the sentence. Is cricket being played by the girls? Question mark. Is it right? Yes. Please clap for boys. Boys, please come aside. This sentence is over. One more turn. One more turn boys will be given. So here boys are getting 10 points. You will get 3 chances. You will get 3 chances. There is one more turn or one more chance for the boys. Boys, please go there. Do you want to change the leader or is he okay? Okay. Fine. Your time starts now. You have to take one more sentence. It is staple. You have to remove the stapler. You will be given 10 extra seconds because it was staple. 5 seconds are left. Okay, let us read. A story was being read by girls. Is it right? Yes. Please clap for boys. Which one do you want to select? Tell me. Please keep over there. Give. This one. Okay. Boys, please stand there. Now for this third, the leader will tell which tense it is and whether it is affirmative, negative, or interrogative. Your time starts now. Done? Yes, done within 13 seconds. A letter will be written by Diksha. Tell me which tense it is and what kind of sentence it is. Yes.
It is simple future.
Very nice.
Passive and it's affirmative sentence.
Very nice. Please clap for the boys. Please keep. Well done, boys. Boys, please sit down. Boys are getting total 30 points. That means boys are not losing any point. Now it is girls' turn. By the time you might have got the idea what to do. Here there are bunches for the girls. You will be given 30 seconds and the same activity will be done by you. So you can select any 4 girls from your team. You may please move that side. Anjali, come here. 30 seconds only will be given to you. She has to arrange. You select any of the bunch. Your time starts now. Is it arranged? Arranged? Okay. The fans aren't switched off by the peon. Is it right?
Yes.
Very nice. Very good, girls. Clap for them. 10 points goes to girl. One more sentence you can select. Which one you want to select? First tell me, I will staple it. This one. Your time starts. Wait. Now. Is it done? By whom was the speech being delivered yesterday? Is it right?
Yes.
Very nice. Please clap for girls. Last sentence. Last sentence you have to tell which tense it belongs to and what kind of sentence it is. Then only you will get full 10 plus. Otherwise, you will be given only 5. Which one you want to select? The green one. Your time starts now.
The words will be counted on within It is simple future tense and it is in active.
No, whether it is affirmative, negative or interrogative, that you have to tell.
It is affirmative.
Sure.
Yes.
And it is?
Simple future.
Very nice. Clap for them. Please give. Please go to your place. So here both are getting equal points. Boys are also getting 30 points. On the other hand, girls are also getting 30 points. That means all are equally clever, equally intelligent. Clap for yourself. Now the third activity. One pair, you have to come pairwise. One person will do any action and the other person has to say the sentence in passive. The person will say whether the sentence will be either of which tense, simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense, present continuous or past continuous. One student will be there to give the instruction and there will be one more student to do the action. The question will be asked to you. You have to say the sentence in passive. As per the tense, instruction will be given by whom? One pair and one more pair will do the action. Pair number 5. Please come. Who is doing action? You. And you are giving instruction. Start. You can do any action and you have to give instruction. What is he supposed to do?
She is reading a book.
So what are they supposed to do? You have to convert this sentence into passive. Her action is going on. That means presently an action is going on. Which tense is this? Anyone? Those who know, you have to raise your hand. Yes, Riyan?
Present continuous.
Present continuous tense. You can sit, you don't need to stand. You can sit and answer. Who can convert it into passive? Those who know, raise hand please. Yes?
A book is being read by her.
Very nice. A book is being read by her or Ketan. Very nice. Please go. Pair number 7. Please be faster. Who is doing action? You. And you are giving instruction. You have to give proper and clear instruction. Start.
She is writing.
She is writing now. Okay. What are they supposed to do?
You have to convert it into passive.
So those who know the passive of this, she is writing something. She is writing something. Who can change it into passive? Yes? Anjali?
Something is being written by her.
Very nice. Something is being written by her. Please clap for them. One more pair number 2. All will not go on with the continuous tenses only. Yeah? You have to make different tenses. For example, you can make past also, past continuous also. Depends on the situation. You have to create a situation yourself. Who is performing? Jasmine, and you are giving instruction. Please give instruction in advance what she is going to do and what are they supposed to do. Jasmine, you can continue. What are you doing?
She was tearing the pages.
Her action is over. Before sometimes she was tearing the page. Who can change it into passive voice? She was tearing the page before some time. Anandu?
The pages was torn.
Only one page. There is only one page.
The page is torn by her.
She was, wait a minute, active. See the structure, past continuous tense. She was tearing the page. So the page, only Anandu.
The page was being torn by her.
Correct. Understood? The page was being torn by
Her.
Very nice. Next, chair number 3. Who is going to perform? And who is going to you? You are going to give instructions. Start. She is wearing a shoe because she is wearing only one shoe. She is wearing a shoe. Who can change it into passive? Hit.
A shoe is wear by her.
She is wearing. She is wearing. Continuous tense. She is wearing a shoe. So a shoe is being worn by her. Very nice. Please go to your place. So today we have learned active voice and passive voice, main voice, how to convert active sentence into passive, types of verbs, and what is the formation of active sentences and passive sentences, and how we can convert active from passive or passive from active. Do you have any doubt, or have you thought that you have learned something new? Yes. Or you have got some ideas how to convert an active sentence into passive?